Yep. That's what it's going to tell you.
That's right. And that's
very new to me.
and that's where Brad was, right on the money, where that's where you have to practice actually going a little slower than you're used to.
And so I will out myself as I went through one of the programs, paid absolutely no attention to that number the first time around, and I will freely admit that I felt pretty terrible for a lot of the long runs because I was working way too hard.
Right.
So there's tremendous benefit in those numbers, and I watched somebody else once ignore those numbers. I'd see this guy week after week, huffing and puffing, just pushing himself on every single mile, and he looked like he was really miserable.
Yes.
And I was on my bike, and I went up to him one day, and he said, "You got to stop doing this." I said, Did you do the little calculator? Yeah. I said, "They give you a number?" Yes. I said, "Stick to the number." But it seems so slow. I said, "There's a reason that it does." I said, "You'll feel better during the training." And the following week, he backed it down to whatever that number was. And after the long run, he comes up to me and says, "My God, I feel so much better." And my family's going to be so happy because I will not spend the rest of the day on the couch being grumpy.
Right.
So yes, it's counterintuitive. We all like the idea of running as fast as we can for as long as we can. And so you see that number and you're like, it doesn't match. Just trust it because you will feel better throughout the training.
And there are points during the training where we will have you do mileage that's at a faster pace. And we add those in, I think 2-3 weekends we probably have you run at goal marathon pace or maybe a little slower. So that's where you're going to get those quality, real world, you're actually running the pace to get used to it. But the rest of the miles, we want you to run it at that range that it gives you, because believe me, you'll be happier and healthier by the end of training if you do that.